Hey guys, what's up? My name is Noob and welcome to the first look video of Empyrean Frontier. And now, this is an early access game. It's a RTS campaign game that has just been released on Steam. Like I said, it's still in early access, so this game isn't very big. It's only about 350 megabytes, so it's really small actually. But let's go into the tutorial here. Intro campaign tutorial for the rogue fleet. I don't know what to do here, because if you go to campaign, you can go tutorial campaign for beginners, full campaign for experienced players. You can also go skirmish, where you play against the computer, and there will be arcade later on. Let's go tutorial, movement and combat. Movement and combat, learn the basics of unit movement and combat, learn about camera controls. Intro to procedural campaign, condensed movement and unit control tutorial, learn about flagships. Okay, let's go tutorial 1. This is very upbeat music already going, like very fast. Yeah, so learn camera controls, learn how to control units, learn the basics of combat. So you can see here, it is a space game. It is okay. Welcome to the tutorial for Empyrean Frontier. This tutorial will explain the basics of camera control and how to control. Ooh, what am I doing? Control the units in combat. Okay, so that is if I press the arrow key up and down. Press next. Okay, first you must learn how to control the camera. You can move the camera by several. Press the middle mouse button and drag right or right mouse button when no units are selected. Okay. Okay. So yeah, middle mouse button. Let's do that. Inward scrolling can be enabled, disabled, so you can scroll out, scroll in. That basic stuff. Move the mouse to the edge of the screen. That's option 3. Option 4, left click on the mini map in the bottom. Okay. Oop, nope, sorry, left click. Left click on the mini map. You can see then there. That's how you can move around as well. And that's it. That's the only way to move it, I guess. Arrow keys you can use as well to go up and down. There's no right and left arrow keys. Okay, you may also wish to rotate the camera to get a better view of the battlefield. In order to rotate the camera, press the middle mouse button and drag while holding down the control key. Okay, so control, middle mouse button, that's how you do. In order to rotate the camera, press the middle mouse button and drag. Okay, so wait, you can also rotate the camera around the vertical axis by pressing and dragging the middle mouse button while holding shift. Okay, so that's just... Okay, that's shift. Or either shift. Okay, so that's pretty much the same. Next. Okay, so control and shift. Okay, you can also zoom the camera by rolling the mouse key or pressing the R and F buttons. R and F. You can pan the camera by, the arrow keys, like we said that before. Clicking and quickly releasing the middle mouse button will reset the camera to the default zoom and rotation. Okay, that's good. That's good. So you can, you can look around the map and you say like, oh god, my enemy is here. Let's go back to the normal view. Like you can zoom out, do this, and then you are disorientated, and let's just pop that back to where it was, and there we go. Okay, so select all of your units by left clicking and dragging a box around them. There you go. Notice that the bottom bar has been... Okay, so we have basic fighter, 5 of them, and 5 sentinel anti-fighter frigates. Wow, they have a lot of health. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Notice that the bottom bar has been updated with icons of each unit selected type and shared health bar. It's the shared health bar. So if you click on this, it he has 51,000. Let's double click on it. Yeah, then you select all of it. Now it's got yeah, that's 255,000 health that they have. That is a lot, man. Yeah, there we go. Let's just sentinel, basic fighter. So basic fighter has 10,800 health. That's a lot. Unit stances and abilities can be accessed on the left panel. Okay, so defensive, aggressive stance, defensive stance. Hold the current position. Let me see if I can click here. Does it do anything? No, it does not. That's my ore. That's attack, move. This is the... Let's just control 1 that. Control 1, yeah. Now they're in control 1. Team 1, this basics. Basic art. Now order all your units to move inside the asteroid belt by right-clicking. Let's go. Let's see how they maneuver through the asteroid belt. Pretty simple, actually. This game makes me think of Battlestar Galactica. Okay, note that frigates must slow down in asteroid belts, but smaller fighters are able to navigate without reduced speed. Yes, I did notice that. Not really, but thanks for letting me know. Okay. That makes sense, yes. You can also adjust the camera zoom level by scrolling with the mouse wheel or pressing F, and you can reset the camera by clicking... Yes, I know. Zoom out now until the entire... Okay. Note that as you zoom out, colored icons... What? Colored icons become visible under unit groups. I don't know. I didn't see that. This is to help you identify different unit types at greater distances. I didn't notice that. Wait. Let's see if we zoom in closer. Let's move the frigates to the one side. Let's move the fighters to this side. I think it's the circle. Like, look, if you're close to it, you see nothing. But look, as you move out and you zoom out further, you can see like that is the fighter icon and that is the frigate icon. You can see the box, and that's to identify the units. Now, enemy fighters incoming. Prepare your ship for attack. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna flank them. I'm gonna put my frigates, you know, in the front run, and then I'm gonna... Wait, no. You go there. You are alone. Now, you're gonna flank from the rear. There we go. Let's see. Now, I've set the graphics to full. The combat is a little bit weird, but I like it. There we go. We have won. We have defeated the enemy. Enemy cruisers are approaching from the south. You will need a greater firepower to take them out. Sending reinforcements. Nice. Okay. Attack! What are these? These are destroyers. Anti-frigate armored with heavy laser cannons. Nice. I like the sounds. Really loud. Sorry. Yeah, it's quite loud. Okay. Note that heavy weapons typically fire large red projectiles and are effective against larger ships, while anti-fighter weapons fire small projectiles with a higher rate of fire. If you are unsure of a unit's combat role, select one and check the description in the right half of the bottom information panel. Okay, so you can click on them like here you go. So let's say destroyer, anti-frigate frigate. It's an anti-frigate frigate armored with heavy laser cannon. Now let's sentinel is an anti-fighter frigate armed with Gatling lasers. So fast, effective fire. Anti-fighter, fighter group. So that's your basic fighter group. So that's the tips that you get. Good work, Commander. You may now proceed to the next training mission. Thank you. Okay, let's go on. Base building and resource collection. So this is a full RTS game, as I've said before. Learn how to build space stations. Learn how to harvest asteroids and scrap metal. Learn how to colonize someone. I shall colonize. Colonize. Okay, this is your mobile command ship, MCS, which can unpack into command centers, form the core of space station, and create all other station modules. Okay, select your MC now by left clicking on it. Okay, got it. Now, notice that the bottom bar has been updated with a unit, and ability bar now contains the icon deploy. Click this button and deploy. Okay, so it's deploying now. Cool. Nice. Okay, so it's deploying. Okay. Whoa, look at this. Okay, cool. When the command center is selected, the production panel interface on the left side of the screen contains buttons for adding on other station modules. Also note that white circles around the command center itself, which show possible building location. All modules must have at least one point of connection to an existing node in order to be valid. Okay, so this is kind of like Halo Wars, where the modules get placed into these white circles. So let's say you want to build a anti-tank module, so you're gonna place it in this white. So you can only build so many buildings. You can't just keep on building 5,000 buildings. It's not possible. To build a reactor, click the reactor button on the left panel and then left click near the desired node. The command center will show an image of the current selected module at the unoccupied node, which is the closest to the mouse. Okay, so we want to build a reactor. See, so it locks onto wherever this is. So I don't know what. Let's just build it there, I guess. Okay, so that node gives us more other, so you can actually go bigger. Okay, you should notice that some of your ore and credit reserved has been used up to the reactor. Yeah, your current resources are always visible in the panel at the bottom left corner. So there is our resources and credits and ore. Your current resources are available. Okay, yeah. So all modules have a cost in credits and ore, which is shown at the bottom of the screen when you mouse over the associated button in the production panel. Okay. Repair, cell building. Okay. So you can see here, this costs 10,000 or 5,000 credits. Power provided 10, build time 10 seconds, power providing module. Build fighters, build basic defense turret, and scrap harvesting station. Okay. Now, in order to replenish your resources, we'll need to build a refinery. So let's go build a refinery. Let's build one out there. So you can see here, the modules are going on. So you can extend. That's kind of cool. So you can extend your base outward. That's awesome. So this is kind of like a strategy idea. Like you can have 1, 2, 3 refineries going out here, and then defensive turrets on the. Your refinery will send out the harvesters to gather resources from the nearby scrap or asteroid. Naturally occurring asteroids are often very numerous and can be harvested for pure ore. Most valuable scrap metal deposits come from destroyed ships and provide both ore and credits. Now select the newly built refinery by left clicking on it. Okay, note that if you still have the command center selected in the building mode and place the modules with is set to left click in the wait. I don't know what that meant. Okay, so you can build another harvester. Okay, note that the refinery has its own production menu where you can build additional harvesters. You can queue up as many units as you want here as resources are used up over time. on only the unit and current production. The panel on the left side of the bottom bar below displays the progress of the current unit. Let's build 5 of them. Oh, okay, so here's the panel, this is a production bar. Next 5 units. You may also wish to move your entire space station as you deplete nearby resource deposits. You can do this by selecting command center and giving a normal move order. You can also hold down control and right click in order to rotate the station in that direction. Okay, so you can actually hold control and right click, and then you can rotate the station. Let's just rotate it that way. So this is like a reference of how you're gonna, you know, I mean, you can get closer, you can bring a refinery closer and everything. Stop. Okay, so you press S to stop, and that's all. As you collect resources, you can build shipyards to create new combat units to fight against the enemy forces. Fighter shipyards produce basic fighters groups, and as you increase your tech level, you'll be able to build frigates, cruisers at the shipyard as well. For the tutorial, you will not be attacked, so you can focus purely on economical structures. When no units are selected, the hexagonal button that appears in the lower left corner, hexagonal, allows you to quickly select all of your given types of production structures. Oh, okay. Okay, so that selects us. You'll select fighter shipyard, select frigate shipyard. Okay, so you can also press F1. F1, boom. F2, boom. F3, you can select it by select refineries. F5, you know, get that up. And then, you know, F6, you will have your colony station. Let's build more. And the button's mouse over panel also displays the corresponding hotkeys for it. Okay, so there is a lot of hotkeys to this game. Another way to gain resources is by colonizing moons and other large planetary bodies. In order to do this, you must build a colony station module on your space station. Select your command center and click on the production tab for tier 2. Okay, so there's tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 2. So we need to tech level up. Click on the tech level. Okay, so this is the research panel. Here you can research upgrades for your units and unlock new technologies. Awesome. Click the highlighted button. Let's go. Okay, so we've clicked on the highlighted button. So it costs credits. Unlock. So you need to spend credits to unlock this tiers, 50,000 and 75,000. Okay. Okay, know that your command center has now changed its appearance, and to the tier 2 version. You can close the research panel by clicking the tech. Okay, so see, our research station looks differently now. You can now access the colony station module. Select the colony station module button and construct one on your space station. Like, where's the colony station? There we go. Let's build it, I don't know, this side. Select your colony station now by left clicking on it. Okay. So see, this moon can be colonized. The colony station's production panel allows you to build 4 different kinds of landing ships. These ships are able to land on a colonized large planetary bodies. For now, build any colony lander and give the complete ship a move order onto the closest moon. Okay, so you have mining colony lander, atmosphere factory lander, a planetary cannon lander, and trade port lander. Let's go with the mining colony. Let's just set that waypoint to go out all there. Okay, so we have built the mining. Okay, lands on a planetary bodies as a mining colony, generates all resources. Okay, so let's go that way. Okay, so it has landed. You have now successfully colonized a moon. Select it now to open up the moon interface. Oh wow, look at that. That's so awesome. Note that the bottom bar commerce rating. That is so cool. Okay, note that the bottom bar now contains the moon interface. The left panel shows general information and the right lists all current colonies and trade routes. Moons themselves generate credits based on the commerce rating. Each additional colony module will increase the rate at which the commerce rating grows. That is so freaking awesome. Atmosphere strength, owner player. So that is so cool. You can also connect planetary bodies via trade route, which provides a large income in credits. In order to establish a trade route, each moon must contain a trade port. Build 2 trade stations, landers from the colony station. Okay, so trade is this trade port lander. Yeah, trade port lander is going up. So I'm gonna put this one over here. Boom. There we go. So we're gonna trade with these two. Such high energy music. Okay, so and this one we're just gonna attach here. There we go. So trade station is the commerce rating. And that's gonna go up there, and there we go. When a trade route is active, trade ships will periodically be sent out from each planetary body. The interval at which these ships spawn is determined by both moon's commerce rating. Build up the commerce rating to spawn trade ships at a faster rate. Trade ships will provide the player with a large sum of credits upon arrival at their destination, but they are vulnerable to enemies' attack. So it's kind of realistic, you know. So you need to defend them while in transit. Finally, sometimes you'll have to repair or sell space station modules. The interface for doing so in the lower left corner of the screen. Okay, to repair or sell a building module supply, click on the appropriate button and move the repair or sell cursor over the desired module. The cursor will animate. Okay, let's sell this module. Does that mean okay? That's sold now. Only building modules can be rebuilt or sold. Combat ships cannot. Okay, so only building modules can be sold. So this thing is on its own now. Okay, so we can't move that now. That is maybe a glitch. So we can leave that here. It will. Okay, I don't know how to. Stop. Okay, that's weird. Am I lagging or something? Okay, I'm kinda stuck in that thing now. In the refiner, but anyway. We're gonna finish this tutorial. Good work, Commander. You may now proceed to the next training mission. Okay, so that is so cool. Colonizing planets. So we're going to advanced combat now. Cruisers and command ships, fleet and solar systems. That's what we will do in the next episode. This is just a first look of what this game is all about. And you can kind of see there that this game, it's actually quite fun. It could be really, really cool. And we're gonna play the tutorial, the campaign. Skirmish we'll do a little bit later on. And yeah, that's it for this first look episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it and to see what the game is all about. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye, guys.